If you are looking for a sign to ditch all that polyester BS and clothes you don't wear and create a wardrobe full of stuff that you actually like, made of fibers that are good for you, then this is your sign. Hi, my name is Allie, and I just did an insane closet clean out. Literally, before I did this clean out, wall to wall was just full of clothes. I had clothes in bags piled up here. All of my drawers were filled with clothes. I had clothes under my bed. And I literally just this week cleaned out my entire wardrobe. I will show you guys the amount of clothes. And by the way, this is not even all of it that I have gotten rid of, taken to thrift, thrown away. And I am left with a simple, way more chic, limited, less cluttered wardrobe that I actually like, full of clothes that are actually good for me. So much of the clothes today are made of polyesters and these synthetic plastic fibers. And when you really think about this, this applies to all clothes, but especially workout clothes. If you have polyester clothes, it's made of plastic, which means you are literally putting plastic onto your body, especially like when you think like when you sweat and when you get like if you're in the rain and just everything, that plastic is leaching chemicals, rubbing on your skin all day long, especially also intimates as well. You do not want plastic all up in there. You want it to breathe. You want your whole body to be able to breathe. And for me, I thought it was crazy that we put our bodies in literally like a elevated plastic bag all day. And when you look into the research, like it's really bad. Like your skin is an organ. It needs to breathe. It's constantly taking in feedback from the outside world. And when you put in plastic and chemicals, it is absorbing that as well. And so I have wanted to really redo my wardrobe for a long time. And it wasn't until this past week where I really locked in and did it. So when I was recreating my wardrobe, I had four pillars that I was looking for. I was looking for natural fibers like cottons, wools, leathers, and I really wanted to get rid of the polyesters and the vicos and the ultra processed plastic materials so that way my clothing was good for me. It was breathable, it's comfortable. Um, Second, I wanted to look for clothes that flatter my body type. So when you think of this, like you have to know your body type. Are you a rectangle? Are you a school like are you a peach? Are you an inverted triangle? And literally you can do this. What I did when I originally was like figuring this all out is I took a photo of my body, like far away, head to toe, and I uploaded it to ChatGPT and I asked it, hey, this is my body type. Can you tell me what body type I have and what clothing would look good and what clothing would really flatter my body type? And it gave me a whole breakdown on this, like tops, bottoms, everything that would flatter my body type. And second of all, I did a color analysis on my skin tone and just like my hair color and everything on what colors would look good, would complement me. And also, I did that. I took a photo, neutral lighting, uploaded to ChatGPT, and asked to give me a color analysis. And this looks at your skin tone, your undertone, your hair color, just all of it and how it comes together, and what colors could really enhance and elevate and draw attention to your skin tone. And also, lastly, I looked for quality pieces. Okay, no sheen BS. I'm not saying you have to go out and buy the most expensive, fanciest thing. I'm just saying, like, when given the option, choose the nicer piece. You're making an investment. Okay, yeah, it might be three times as much. And obviously, if you can't afford it, don't do it. But you can either spend three times as much, four times as much, however many times as much, and buy a quality piece that will last you throughout time. and you might never have to buy another one of that again. Or you can buy the cheaper alternative, but have to rebuy it in a year or so. So when you do the math, it's not really, it's cheaper now, but in the long term, you're probably spending more on it. And also in the quality, it comes into the buying natural fibers instead of synthetic fibers. And for buying quality pieces and all of it in general, thrift stores are your best friends. And also later, I'm going to give you some recommendations on all the stores that have so many natural fiber clothes that you can buy on both more expensive side and the cheaper side. But yeah, I did that. I got my color analysis done, I got my body type analysis done. But most importantly, you want to buy clothes that you actually like, that you will actually wear. And this is one of the biggest mindset shifts ever because I love shopping. Oh my lord, I would spend so much money on buying clothes. And so many of the clothes, I was just like, oh my god, this is cute. Impulse buy. But now I've realized that whenever I see a piece, I stop. I think, do I actually like this? Would I actually wear this? Is this something where if I closed my eyes and just pulled a few things from my closet could turn into a really good outfit? Or is it more of a statement piece where I don't really have that many things it could go with? And as the statement pieces are very important, they can literally elevate an outfit. You don't need 100 statement pieces, you only need a few. And even with statement pieces, you want statement pieces that you actually will wear. And so I was really thinking, like, is this something I would wear? Is this something that like I like on my body, that I like the way it looks on my body? And also, is it something that is made of a natural fiber? You don't have to get everything 100% natural fiber. My thing is I try to look for above 90%. This is especially true for like this shirt and this skirt are both above 90% cotton. I think they're like 95, 96% cotton. And like that eliminates a lot of the choices. So I'm buying less strictly because I'm sticking to that like 90% or above natural fibers. And like I also know when I was first coming into this, I was like, oh my God, where do I even get natural fiber clothes from? Because I used to do a lot of my shopping at thrift stores. I used to do a lot at Ross and like TJ Maxx and like Marshalls and those kind of stores. And I've gone back to like TJ Maxx and Ross, and oh my God, it is all like polyesters and like these ultra processed things, and also like materials that I don't even know the name of, where it's just some like sciencey sounding name. And so like where can you even buy natural fiber clothes? So these are actually both from Target. I will never stress Target enough. Target is so amazing for not only getting affordable pieces, but also natural fiber pieces, because I realized when I really started looking, they have a lot of stuff that is 90% or above in cotton. So, like, so many of their things are almost 100% cotton. I've even gotten some pieces like this little polka dot dress is 100% cotton. And honestly, it is literally, I will show a photo of it. It is one of my favorite dresses. And like, they have so much stuff that is made out of cotton. Obviously, thrift stores, but like, thrift stores is the same for anything. You really gotta root around in there. Um, Most denim is really high percent cotton. I also do a lot of my shopping at Cotton On, which is one of the more pricey ones, but they do have really good sales and like clearance. So if you can go to the back, those that's actually affordable clothing. Um, and also Brandy Melville. Um, this is also a lot for like my cute workout sets, the pajamas, like the more in the loungewear department. They have adorable sets. Also, like a lot of their stuff, once again, 90% or above cotton. Um, and then lastly, Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein is really good for cotton underwear and like more intimates and those undergarments. And you can also get them more affordably and like it's a good brand. And also I've gotten some cotton bras from them too, which is bras is another big one. A lot of bras are made out of synthetic fibers, which also like another like more intimate area, especially since breast cancer, if you're a woman or literally any gender can get breast cancer, even men can get breast cancer. But breast cancer has been on the rise, so also like it's something to think about having plastic over your boobs, like especially for like sports bras when you're sweating in it and everything. Um but yeah, done a lot of shopping at those. Um and yeah, also like when you're shopping, you can get ChatGPT to create you an image with a little like color, all the colors and the clothing types that you can use to create a capsule wardrobe. And literally, all you'll do is you'll be like, this is kind of the vibe that I want. And I want you to use the color analysis and the body type analysis to make me an image showing uh, what colors and clothes I can buy at stores at just a quick glance. And I did that, and it's really, really helpful.